Tip number 5, find a vendor. Find a vendor means you need to find a vendor for yourself. Catch me when I fall. It's your girl, the Great Tete, and I'm back with another video. So today's video, I'm super excited about this video. I've been thinking of doing this video for a very, very long time, and I feel like now is the right time to do it. Now, as you can see from the title of the video, I'll be giving you 12 tips on starting your hair business. So if you're thinking to start a hair business and you're watching this video, get your pen, get your notepads, and get ready to take some notes. For those who are not familiar with me, my name is the Great Tete, owner of Dash 27. So we sell custom wigs, hair bundles, edge control, wax stick, and 3D mink lashes. So I'm pretty familiar with starting a hair business. There are a lot of things that I did that I should not have done when I started my business, and there are a lot of things that I should have done that I didn't do when I started my business. So you know what? I put together this list. So for those out there, if you're thinking to start a business, this will be really, really, really helpful to you. So you won't make the same mistakes as me. So these tips, they're not in any particular order. I'm just throwing it out there. So tip number 1. So that would be stop procrastinating and just do it. That's what I said. Stop procrastinating and just do it. So I know what it feels like when, you're thinking to yourself, because before I started my business, I'm like, okay, I want to start a hair business. I want to start selling hair because I've been wearing hair since like forever, and I have knowledge, like I know a lot about hair extensions and virgin hair and all that stuff. My mom, she's a hairdresser, so I pretty much grew up in a salon. So I'm really passionate about this, and I'm like, I should start a hair company. I should start selling hair, and I've been procrastinating. I'm like, no, I don't think I should do it because I'm a black girl, and it's the stereotype, like, okay, we're known for selling hair, or if we're not selling hair, we're doing hair. And then, I said to myself, no, I'm going to stop procrastinating and I'm just going to do it. So that's one of my tips to you. Stop procrastinating. You've been thinking about it for a long time. So might as well, that's something you're passionate about. So just do it and get it out of the way. So tip number 1, stop procrastinating and just do it. So my next tip number 2, you need to determine the type of hair you want to sell. So when I say the type of hair, meaning you need to determine, okay, am I gonna sell virgin hair? Am I gonna sell raw hair? Am I gonna sell mesh custom wigs? Custom wigs meaning, are you gonna sew your wigs yourself with a sewing machine? Or are you gonna hand sew your wigs? Or are you gonna sell wigs that are manufactured by your supplier? So that's something you need to keep in mind. So you need to determine the type of hair that you're gonna sell. And I would not recommend that you just throw it all out there and sell virgin hair, raw hair, wigs, all these textures. No, you need to choose one and run with it, because you don't want to choose all these hair and then you don't know what's gonna sell, right? So you need to choose one, and keep in mind that you're just starting. So you need to just choose one and then you run with it and you can go from there. Okay. So tip number 3, do your research. You need to research about the hair that you are selling. So let's say, for example, you decide to sell virgin hair. You need to know about virgin hair. You need to get as much information as possible about virgin hair, because Let's say if your customer wants, if they ask you a question about the hair that you're selling, you need to be able to provide your customer with information, because if you can't provide your customer with information, then that does not look good on your business, and it does not look good on you as a business owner. So let's say, for example, if your customer wants to know, okay, how do I maintain virgin hair? You need to, these are things that you need to know. So you need to research the type of hair that you have decided to sell, and you need to get as much information on it as possible. So that's tip number 3. Okay, tip number 4, business name. Well, of course, if you have a business, you have to have a business name. So you need to come up with a business name. And when you're coming up with a business name, try to ensure that you don't have a name that's already taken. So you may want to Google a name and see if it's gonna pop up in the search engine or anything like that. And you may want to copyright your business name as well. You want to register your business name because that's your business name. So, and I would recommend to stay away from business name that includes the product that you're selling. So let's say, for example, business name, you're gonna say, okay, I want to name my business hair and okay, hair and lashes Inc. I would not recommend that. That's just my preference, because I just feel like you're limiting your business. Because let's say later on in the future, when your business is, it's booming, and if your business is booming, you're going to want to expand your business, right? So you're going to want to add other stuff to your inventory. So you're not going to only be selling hair. You may want to add lip gloss to your inventory. You may want to add lashes to your inventory. You may want to add, I don't know, maybe you want to add books to your inventory, business books, how to start a business and all that stuff to your inventory. But guess what? Your business name is hair and lashes. So first thing that comes to mind is almost like people are thinking, okay, she only sells hair and lashes. And you know what? People, you may think that I need to have the name, whatever product I'm selling, it needs to be included in my business name so people can know that, yes, that's what I'm selling. But you don't really need to do that. Because say, for example, Apple, they don't sell Apple, they sell electronics. If I say to you right now, I'm going to Apple, I don't even have to tell you what I'm gonna buy. You already know that I'm gonna go grab an electronic. So with that being said, your business name, you don't need to include the item, the products that you are selling. So you don't need to, your business name don't need to be wigs and all or stuff like that. Okay. Tip number 5, find a vendor. And when I say find a vendor, I mean find a vendor. Tip number 5, find a vendor. Find a vendor means you need to find a vendor for yourself. Don't beat me on it. That's just my preference. I feel like if you are knowledgeable about the product that you're selling, which may be virgin hair or wigs, you should know the quality that you want your wigs to have, or the quality you want your bundles to have, right? So you know exactly what you are looking for. So you should go on Alibaba and find a vendor for yourself, and don't buy vendors, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it, because other people are buying these same vendors that you are buying. Okay, don't beat me on it. That's just my opinion. You need to find, if you're a business owner, finding a vendor, it's very time consuming. Yes, it is time consuming, but you need to invest time in your business. That's your business. It's like your baby. So if you can't find the time, if you don't want to invest the time to find a vendor for your business, then what are you doing? You know what I mean? So find a vendor. It's super easy to do. You can go on Alibaba, and I can give you tips and things that you should look for when you're trying to find a vendor, you guys. So it's not that big of a deal. It's not hard to do. Okay, don't try to take the easy way out and just try to buy vendors here and there, because people are not going to give you their vendor. They're going to sell you other vendors. So like as I said, tip number 5, find a vendor. Tip number 6 is to create a logo. So your business, you're gonna need a logo for your business, right? And my preference would be stay away from all these logos with the glitter and the cartoon, all that stuff. Try to go as simple as possible. Your logo doesn't need to have all this bougie stuff. Like, it's not necessary. It's, and to find a logo, you can go on Fiverr. Fiverr is available, and the logos on Fiverr, they're super cheap. I think I got my logo for maybe $10 or $15. So you can go on Fiverr, and if you need help with getting a logo, you guys, feel free to reach out to me. Tip number 7, target audience. So when I started my business, target audience is very important. When I started my business, I knew that I needed to have a target audience, but I was just ignoring the fact that I needed to have a target audience. And you know what? It's very important to have a target audience, because you need to know your target audience kind of like helps you to know how to market your business. So you need to know who your target audience is. Like, is your target, like, everyone's not gonna buy hair from you. That's what I thought. I'm like, I have bomb hair. Why wouldn't everyone want to buy hair from me? But unfortunately, no, everyone's not gonna buy hair from you. So you need to have a target audience. Is it gonna be women between the ages of 20 to 30, or 25 to 35, or women who are the girls that wear the nice colored wigs? You need to have your target audience. So with that being said, tip number 8, create a website domain. And that's easy to do. You can go on GoDaddy and you can create your website domain. And if you have any questions, you guys, feel free to leave it in the comment section below, and I'm more than happy to answer you. So tip number 9. You need to create a website for your business. You need an Instagram page, and you can have a Facebook business page as well. But Instagram and website, it's very important to launch your business. You don't necessarily need a website to launch your business, but you're gonna need it in the long run, right? So you can launch your business on Instagram, and then while you're working on your website, it's fine. But you need a website, because people are very skeptic. They don't want to be scammed, right? So people are very skeptic with buying from someone on Instagram and you don't have a website, right? And also Instagram, it's a great tool to market your business. Like, most of my customers are from Instagram. So Instagram is a great marketing tool. So just keep that in mind, you guys. Another tip is to have a budget and keep track of your spending. So when you're starting your business, you should have a budget in mind, right? Have a budget in mind and try not to overspend. Try not to buy unnecessary things, because you're just starting out. You don't need to have everything that you see everybody have. You can be creative, do a lot of DIYs, right? But as I said, create a budget and keep track of your inventory. And for me, I use an Excel sheet that I created for myself. That's what I use to track my finances for my business. um if that's something you may be interested in, just let me know in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to show you. So it keeps track of my spending, it lets me know if I'm overspending, it keeps track of pretty much everything that I do that has to do with my business financially. So yeah. Tip number 11, join Facebook groups and networking groups that can encourage you and help you to grow while you're building your business. Like, that's super important. And we have tons of groups on Facebook. I'm a part of a couple groups. I'll leave it in the description below, right? It's amazing how, we're building each other in these groups, right? So it's very important, and you get a lot of information about the hair industry in these groups as well. That's something that you should also keep in mind. Last but not least, you need to come up with marketing strategies when you're starting your business. So marketing strategies, it could be, I'm just gonna give you an example. It could be Facebook ads, paying for Instagram ads, maybe getting an influencer to do to collaborate with from YouTube. It could be you issuing business cards on Mondays and Fridays in your area, in your neighborhood, or whatever. But you need to come up with marketing strategies, because marketing is very, very, very important when starting a business or in running a business in general. So those are my top 12 tips, you guys. I hope these tips are super helpful to you. I hope they're really helpful to you. I hope you appreciate them. So that's it. That's all, you guys. Those are my top 12 tips. I wish you all the best in 2020. I wish you all the best with your hair business. And also, you guys, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if this was helpful to you. Let me know if there is anything else that you may need me to elaborate on. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a big, 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 big thumbs up. If you really like this video, stay blessed and keep motivated. Thanks for watching.